Now for an update on the latest news with the Countywide Transit Corridors Functional Master Plan.
This is approximately 102 mile network of transit corridors. It includes the 10 corridors that we covered originally in the study, as well as the Carter Cities Transitway, which was already in the master plan. The Carter Cities Transitway, it's all set as far as what the alignment is and that it will be bus rapid transit. The other corridors, we set aside rights of way in the master plan so that those studies could move forward, and that we would be sure that we would be able to accommodate it in the public right of way. There are two project planning studies going on right now, one for Veers Mill Road and one for Georgia Avenue Busway. There's also some money in the CIP for about $600,000 that was used last year to start planning on US 29 and 355. And the state now is kicking in $10 million to continue those studies over the next 2 years. That the fact that the state is contributing the money is significant because most of the corridors, most of the transit corridors are on state highways. So we absolutely need state highway as a partner in those studies. The Transit Corridors Plan is important for three basic reasons. Number one is that it pulls in, some of these corridors were already in the master plan, but it pulls them into a cohesive network that everyone can understand how it works. It's not just a couple of different facilities. The corridors that we put into the Transit Corridors Plan are pretty much right within the areas of development that 50 years ago that said that's where we should be putting our major development. Second, it sets aside rights of way for those corridors that were not in the master plan. And I think what's important is that the council passed this master plan unanimously.
In favor of approval? All in favor?
And I think that that was important just as a statement of policy because it puts transit at the forefront of where we think we're going in the future. You can plan to have transit on into the future, but until it's actually developed, it's very difficult to provide the service that's needed because it's very expensive. Once it is developed, it's easier to serve. Now we are developed, and now's the time to do BRT.